I take this opportunity to congratulate Linzi Finco Trust, the issuer of the bond, for the successful structuring of this remarkable 3 billion shilling Islamic security with a 15-year maturity, marking a pioneering public-private partnership facilitated through our capital markets entirely with locally sourced resources. My recurrent visits to the Nairobi Securities Exchange have each coincided with a significant development crucial for our nation's economic advancement. From the launch of the enhanced NSE marketplace in October 2022, when I came here immediately after the elections, and now the Linzi Susuk bond, these are not mere coincidences, but reflect a steadfast commitment to fostering a dynamic and inclusive capital markets. And it is my commitment to the people of Kenya that housing is going to be a major product. Many people have asked me, why are you using public land to deliver housing? I mean, what else was public land supposed to be used for? Because in many cases, if we don't use public land to deliver public housing, it ends up in the hands of a few other people by other means. So I am committed to making sure that we create more homeowners in Kenya. As I have said before, we have a mortgage industry of about 40,000. We can expand that to between 1.5 and 2 million mortgages by making sure that we have housing products that are affordable to the majority of Kenyans. You can only do that if you have innovative mechanisms that allows us to deliver housing and housing products at affordable prices. And I'm very happy that the private sector is coming on board to work with us in this space. The NSE stands as a cornerstone in our strategy to mobilize long-term capital that is vital for fueling the programs and projects that are core to our bottom-up economic transformation agenda. In 2022, the government pledged to provide land and horizontal infrastructure for development of affordable housing, substantially lowering construction costs and making it possible and feasible to offer homes at between 30 and 40% less the market rates. I challenged the private sector to support national housing and infrastructure projects then. I am delighted by your response and commend your effort in crafting this landmark asset-based security, which has the potential to enhance efficiency in the delivery of our priority projects through optimal financing costs. I'm also encouraged that the funds raised from this bond will facilitate the construction of 3,069 affordable housing units, thereby generating thousands of jobs across the country, expanding commerce in many aspects of trade, aspects of supply, traders, and many other aspects that will bring this together. Today, we are launching a product that brings Islamic financing put together by the Nairobi Stock Exchange to facilitate public housing. That is the essence of public partnership, public-private partnership. We're using private funds. We're using private funds to deliver public housing. It is the model that will leverage more resources beyond what government can do, that private money can facilitate home ownership. Private money can facilitate public housing. In this particular aspect, our security forces will benefit from the housing that is going to be constructed using the resources that we are raising using this Sukuk bond. I ask our financial regulators to collaborate with the National Treasury and Islamic finance stakeholders to develop a robust regulatory framework that will support the growth of Islamic finance in Kenya, which has tremendous potential to unlock our investment resources and boost our economy. The people in Treasury, with the central bank and all the other stakeholders, including scholars like Lethome and others, should come together and fashion a framework that will provide accountability and stability and a framework that will support this endeavor. Our manifesto highlighted the adverse effects of government borrowing on productive sectors, notably agriculture, leading to increased food imports and heightened vulnerability to global supply shocks.
In every crisis, there's always a silver lining. And we've had a moment of challenge. Kenya has risen out of challenges before, and every time it emerges stronger. So the president is steering us out of a certain challenge. But one thing that comes out truly for Kenyans is that we are systematically building a resilient economy and a resilient nation. Our democracy is tested. Our institutions are being tested. Even the stock market here was being tested. And the fact that you are here to launch another product just shows that this level of resilience is being made stronger and stronger by the day.
The proposed privatization through an NSC will mark a decisive point in broadening Kenya's appeal to international investors and equally enhance the depth of our equity market and spillover effect on the overall financial sector of the country. Your Excellency, we are also working to build a serious domestic investor base. With partners like Safaricom, we are coming up with tools and ways to get people at the bottom of the economic pyramid to participate in market trading. To this end, we have launched SocoPlay, an automated platform that will enable Kenyans trade various securities using virtual capital and real-time data from the automated trading platform. We would like to take this even to the curriculum of schools to see that we can actually get as many Kenyans participating in investments from a very early age.
Through the capital market, we can be able to at least catalyze growth and help our socio-economic transformation. We have asked ourselves a few questions and given ourselves answers at the same time. We, for example, asked ourselves, how can we help PS Inga and his team at the State Department of Housing to scale the housing agenda and de-risk our housing fund? We have also asked ourselves, Your Excellency, how can we help PS Abubakar Hassan to sort out and fund our KIPES initiative and our EPZ initiative and ESZ initiatives through the capital markets and save our exchequer. We have also asked ourselves how we can help PS Patrick Mariru to sort out and scale his institutional housing. More interestingly, Your Excellency, we have also asked ourselves, how can we help our PSS and the leadership in education and healthcare to fund our social plan in both sectors? We have also asked ourselves how we can help PS Kipto to sort out the pending bills. All these, we believe, can be sorted out through the capital markets. They can be sorted out, and we believe, through an off-balance instrument. And so we could be able to complement your initiative to accelerate our socio-economic development.
by directing investments towards the construction of over 3,000, I repeat again, over 3,000 affordable residential units for the Kenya Defense Forces. This Sukuk directly addresses a pressing national challenge, the housing deficit. This exemplifies the transformative potential of Islamic finance, demonstrating its capacity to tangibly enhance societal welfare and economic progress.
This Sukuk bond not only diversifies our investment portfolio, but also plays a crucial role in supporting affordable housing initiatives for the Kenya Defense Forces. Our commitment to solely ethical investment principles and sustainable value is unwavering, and we are excited about the future possibilities this product holds for this country. Your Excellency, as mentioned in the past, we are very intentional about contributing to the infrastructure and infrastructural development of this country, of our country. During the last event, we advised that Kenya pension funds, with assets under management of over Kenya shilling 1.7 trillion as of December 2023, can contribute to infrastructure development of our country. And today's launch is a proof of concept that pension funds can indeed invest in public infrastructure. The issuance of this Sukuk is targeted towards the development of affordable housing for our Kenya Defense Forces at a competitive internal rate of return to our investors.
I am delighted to report that current government policies have enabled the capital markets in Kenya, and the NSC in particular, to witness a remarkable recovery that has put our country, Kenya, back on the map and attracted solid positive attention from global and institutional retail investors. The resurgence in the NSC's performance directly reflects the renewed confidence investors have in the government's economic reforms. To put it in better perspective, Your Excellency, in the first quarter of 2024, Bloomberg ranked the NSC's all-share index as the world's best performer in dollar terms out of more than 90 global benchmarks that the publication tracks, and we posted a 44.32% return in dollar terms. We are pleased to report that in the first half of the year 2024, foreign investors were net buyers of equities listed on the NSE, marking the period as the first half of the recorded foreign net inflows in the bourse since 2019, approximately 5 years ago. Further, foreign investors were net buyers of equities for the 3 consecutive months of April, May, and June 2024, for the first time in 58 months. Similarly, in the first half of 2024, the bonds market also recorded a 154% increase in turnover compared to a similar period last year, and a total volume traded of 781 billion shillings has already exceeded last year's 2023's annual trading volumes of 644 billion.